Are you interested in investing in the stock market but don't know where to start? Have you heard about ETF but aren't sure if they're the right investment for you? In this video, we will discuss the pros and cons of investing in ETFs so you can make an informed decision about whether they are the right investment for you. First, let's define what an ETF is. An ETF, or exchange-traded fund, is a type of investment fund that is traded on stock exchanges, similar to stocks. ETFs are designed to track the performance of a specific index, such as the S&P 500, or a specific sector, such as technology or healthcare. Now, let's dive into the pros and cons of investing in ETFs. 1. Diversification. One of the biggest advantages of investing in ETF is that they offer diversification. ETF hold a basket of stocks, bonds, or other assets, which means that your investment is spread across multiple companies or sectors. This can help reduce your overall risk, as you are not relying on the performance of a single company or sector. 2. Low costs. ETFs are generally cheaper than mutual funds, as they have low management fees and operating expenses. This means that you can invest in a diversified portfolio without paying high fees. 3. Easy to trade. ETFs are traded on stock exchanges, which means that they can be bought and sold like stocks. This makes them easy to trade, and you can buy or sell them at any time during market hours. 4. Tax efficiency. ETFs are generally more tax efficient than mutual funds, as they have lower capital gains distributions. This means that you can keep more of your investment returns. 5. Transparency. ETFs are required to disclose their holdings on a daily basis, which means that you can see exactly what you are investing in. This transparency can help you make informed investment decisions. 1. Limited control. When you invest in an ETF, you are essentially investing in a basket of stocks or assets. This means that you have limited control over the individual holdings in the ETF. If you have specific investment goals or preferences, you may not be able to achieve them with an ETF. 2. Market volatility. ETFs are subject to market volatility, just like individual stocks. This means that if the market experiences a downturn, your ETF investment may lose value. 3. Tracking error. While ETFs are designed to track the performance of a specific index or sector, there can be tracking errors. This means that the ETF may not perfectly track the performance of the underlying index, which can result in lower returns. 4. Trading costs. While ETFs are generally cheaper than mutual funds, there are still trading costs associated with buying and selling them. If you're a frequent trader, these costs can add up. 5. Overlap. If you invest in multiple ETFs, there may be overlap in the holdings. This means that you may be investing in the same companies or assets across multiple ETFs, which can reduce your diversification. ETF can be a good investment option for a wide range of investors, but they may be particularly well suited for it. 1. Beginner investors. If you are new to investing, ETF can be a good way to get started. They offer diversification and low costs, which can help reduce your risk and expenses. 2. Passive investors. If you prefer a passive investment strategy, ETF can be a good option. They are designed to track the performance of a specific index or sector, which means that you can invest in a diversified portfolio without having to actively manage it. 3. Long-term investors. If you have a long-term investment horizon, ETF can be a good option. Over the long term, the market tends to go up, which means that you may be able to achieve higher returns with an ETF. 4. Tax-conscious investors. If you are concerned about taxes, ETF can be a good option. They are generally more tax-efficient than mutual funds, which means that you can keep more of your investment returns. In conclusion, ETF can be a good investment option for a wide range of investors. They offer diversification, low costs, and easy trading, which can make them an attractive option for beginner investors, passive investors, long-term investors, and tax-conscious investors. However, ETFs are not without their drawbacks. They are subject to market volatility, tracking errors, and trading costs, and they may not be the best option for investors who want more control over their investments or who have specific investment goals or preferences. Ultimately, the decision to invest in ETFs should be based on your individual investment goals, risk tolerance, and preferences. If you are considering investing in ETFs, it is important to do your research and consult with a financial advisor to determine if they are the right investment for you. Thank you for watching this video on the pros and cons of investing in ETFs. We hope that it has been informative and helpful in your investment journey.